Coming up, the weather today making it difficult to drive in parts of central Illinois. A look at one crash involving students in Bloomington. Also, have you gotten sick recently? It may not have been the stomach bug like you thought. We'll take a look in the outbreak in Peoria right now. And Bradley University with a very exciting win at the Missouri Valley Tournament in St. Louis today. How the community is celebrating. But first tonight, a now former Peoria Public School employee is facing numerous charges for allegedly having an inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old boy. Yesterday, 20-year-old Centuria Haywood was taken to the Peoria County Jail. She's been charged with child pornography, criminal sexual assault, harmful material, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. This stems from an initial February 17th report. According to District 150 records, Haywood was a transportation monitor with the district for the last 8 months, but she was fired February 22nd as a result of the investigation. And the superintendent of Peoria Public Schools has responded to those charges brought against Haywood. That statement reads in part, the active partnership between the Peoria Police Department and Peoria Public Schools enabled both parties to act swiftly and decisively to protect our students. Whether it's installing state-of-the-art surveillance like IntelliSee or expanding our medium for anonymous reporting with Tip 411, no effort is too much when it comes to student safety. Any violent act against our students and the PPS community will be met with zero tolerance and punished to the full extent of the law. New tonight, a man was arrested today for a murder in rural Mason County. 41-year-old Paul A. Harris was charged with first-degree murder for the suspicious death of 69-year-old Paul D. Harris. The victim was found dead yesterday. Harris was taken to the Mason County Jail awaiting a bond hearing. Illinois State Police and the Mason County Sheriff's Office were involved in that investigation.
This is why I will sentence you to the Department of Corrections for a period of 18 months.
In the courtroom sentencing day for the father of the deadly convicted 2018 Waffle House shooter in Tennessee, Jeffrey Ranking will spend the next 18 months in prison. The state says that Jeffrey gave his son Travis weapons even after knowing Travis sought treatment at a mental health facility in 2016. Jeffrey's attorney argued that he knew about a letter from state police about Travis's FOID cards expiring because he left Illinois. Jeffrey held on to the guns for a while before asking Tremont police for guidance. He says the department told him the guns could go back to his son Travis as long as they were not used in Illinois. In national headlines, a judge has sentenced South Carolina attorney Alex Murdaugh to life in prison a day after he was convicted of murder in the shooting deaths of his wife and son.
I sentence you for a term of the rest of your natural life.
The Colleton County jury deliberated for less than 3 hours yesterday before finding Murdaugh guilty of killing his 22-year-old son Paul with a shotgun and his 52-year-old wife Maggie with a rifle in 2021. Murdaugh, however, addressed the courtroom at his sentencing, maintaining his innocence. We turn to our Twin Cities newsroom. Bad weather leading to at least one crash today involving some students. Our Brianna Rittman actually drove around the Twin Cities earlier today and joins us live from our Twin Cities newsroom now. And Brianna, who was involved in that crash earlier today and what are road conditions like?
Shelby, just after 3:30 this afternoon, a District 87 school bus got into an accident. Now take a look at your screen. This picture was taken by a viewer, and the bus crashed on Roosevelt and Walnut next to Bent Elementary School. We reached out to the district, who says students were on the bus, but thankfully no one was injured. Apparently the car slid into the bus. The kids were cleared by the Bloomington Fire Department and another bus took the kids home. Now, while I was driving around Bloomington and Normal earlier, the roads were slick and the wind was strong. And you can see the slush being cleared by the plow trucks. No collision alerts were issued. Now let's turn to our chief meteorologist, Chris Yates. Chris, how are the roads right now?
Brianna, things are getting a lot better out there across the region now that the snow has ended and moved out, and it's going to probably continue to improve as we go through tonight. Still watch out, though. Some of these side streets, less traveled roads, probably will have a little bit of slush, maybe a few icy spots on it, but generally speaking, things are going to be okay for the vast majority of people hitting the roads late tonight or early tomorrow. Storm system brought that little narrow band of some heavy snow along and east of Interstate 55, where snowfall rates pushed to that 1 to 2 inch per hour range, and that resulted in a quick couple of inches of snow, especially along and east of Interstate 55. So we had reports around 1.5 in Eureka and El Paso. We had a report, though, on the southeast side of Bloomington up to 2.5. And once you got in the southern parts of Livingston County, reports topping out around 3. Shelby?
All right, Chris, thank you. We turn to a health alert now. The Peoria City County Health Department is monitoring a norovirus outbreak. Norovirus is highly contagious and can spread from person to person through contaminated food or water and by touching contaminated surfaces. Symptoms lasting for 2 to 3 days include vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, and stomach pain. It's often referred to as a stomach bug, but it is not related to the flu caused by influenza. They recommend staying home if you're sick and for 2 days after those symptoms stop. From our Capitol newsroom, school districts across the state continue to struggle filling their open teacher positions. Now Governor J.B. Pritzker says he's got a plan to fix it. It's called the New Teacher Pipeline Initiative. The program has a $70 million price tag over the course of the next 3 years. 170 school districts would benefit from the grants. That covers 80% of the need for staff statewide. State Board of Education numbers from October show more than 3,500 unfilled positions. Well, take a look at this. Bradley University with a very exciting win at the Missouri Valley Tournament in St. Louis. As the game was underway, a lot of fans were on the edges of their seats as they watched the final few moments of that game. Dozens came out to the bullpen at Landmark Plaza in Peoria to watch Bradley in that Missouri Valley Conference Quarter State Tournament. The bullpen is the official Braves Watch Party sports bar this season. Earlier today, they faced off against Northern Iowa, and the bullpen's assistant general manager says watching the games with a group of friends and some good food can elevate the overall experience.
The Braves are on every big screen that we have. Everybody's focused on one game. When they score, they make a good defensive stop. The crowd's just like you're at the game. Speakers are loud. It's that fun in-game atmosphere. It makes you feel like you're really part of something.
And the Braves will face off against Indiana State tomorrow in the NBC semifinals. Our own Kurt Pegler will have highlights during Sports Extra at 10:30. Continuing sports coverage, nearly 200 tennis players from around the Midwest are competing at the clubs at River City in Peoria. The age range for these teams is 55 and up and is a mixed doubles competition. The tournament will determine which teams will compete for the USTA National Championships in Scottsdale, Arizona. Decatur team captain Janet Hogan discussed her favorite aspect of that tournament. And sectionals will end this Sunday and nationals will take place from April 21st through the 23rd. A reminder that the Peoria Rivermen will be playing their game in Bloomington tomorrow. It'll be at the Grosinger Motors Arena. This is because the Synchronized Skating Championships will be at the Peoria Civic Center this weekend. That Peoria Rivermen game starts at 7:15. Here's a story that's making us Central Illinois proud. One Peoria organization is working to make high school girls' dreams come true this prom season. The Promise of Hope is an annual event dressing young ladies to the nines.
Faith said yes to the dress.
A lot of excitement there. Hundreds of high school girls lined up to prepare for the event of the school year, prom. The Dream Center Peoria hosted its annual Promise of Hope event, and it's an opportunity for high school age girls to get everything that they need for prom, all free of charge. From 6 to 8 p.m. today, they were involved, but also if you missed out today, from 9 a.m. to noon tomorrow, any high school girl can check out that full closet. The organization also takes donations year-round on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more when we return.